What's up, my good people? I'm Joey Young, and today I'm talking about how to optimize your vacation, how to make the most of your time off, whenever that next time off is. I think we all love a good vacation, but we all know too, you can have good vacations and there can be bad vacations. And the real fear, I think, is going into vacation, experiencing it, and coming out the other side less fulfilled and less energized than when we went in. I think that's the real thing that we fear, is that we're going to have a terrible time and we're going to come out feeling worse than when we came in, with a pile of work waiting for us when we get back. So let's talk about this issue. How can we optimize and create the best vacations possible so that we are fulfilled and we are energized, by just opening up with the question, what is the purpose of vacations anyway? Let's get to the core of it. You know, when I was younger, I used to think that vacations were all about living in the freedom of no responsibility. I used to think that it was all about living in the moment and doing whatever I wanted next, and having no responsibilities or constrictions on my life. And what's ironic is that now that even though I have more responsibilities than ever, that's not the part of vacations that I look forward to most. I think vacations to me now are more about becoming a more well-rounded, whole human being. Yes, work is important and it's part of who we are, but it's not everything that we are. And vacations take that place in our lives where we can engage with the things that make us a well-rounded human. So how do we do that? How do we optimize our vacations to become well-rounded people and really experience our life to the fullest? I think there's 4 things, and I want to tell you these 4 things to maybe help you, give you a framework to create a really fulfilling, really energizing vacation the next time you're planning one. So the first thing is recovery. And this kind of goes without saying, but we need time on vacation to spend recovering and recuperating and re-energizing, taking things slow so we can recover some of our energy. And this looks like, of course, checking out from work, mentally and technology-wise, only relegating work to half an hour at the beginning of the day or the end of the day, so that we're not constantly feeling like we're plugged in. It even looks like setting aside technology altogether. If you can leave your phone in the hotel or Airbnb for a little while, just completely check out of that whole social media world and email world. Avoid activities of scrolling or browsing. Scrolling activities on websites and browsing through different movies or whatever, those are the things that actually tire out your brain pretty well. So try to avoid those types of things if you can at all possible. And of course, there's nothing wrong with watching a movie or playing video games or whatever on vacation, checking Instagram, but just make sure you limit it so you have time for the next 3 things, which are also really important. So that's the first thing, recovery. The second one is realignment. And I think realignment on vacations help us have a really well-rounded personhood, because when we engage with the deeper things of life, with the deeper desires and the deeper questions, it actually helps us to feel more aligned, centered, and clarified and energized for the future. When we go through life, we often feel pulled in a million different directions throughout the day, from tasks we need to get done and people who rely on us and advertisements coming our way. We often can forget the reason we do things, the why behind what we're doing, because we're so busy, right? So with that in mind, let's think about for a second, who we are, who we want to be, what we want to accomplish, the more meaningful things. I recommend taking an hour or 2 on vacation and journaling and reflecting on some questions to help you get back in alignment with who you are and who you want to be. Ask yourself questions like, what am I really grateful for in my life right now? What do I want to accomplish in the next 6 months? What's a goal that I really want to accomplish? And maybe what's one step I can take toward achieving that goal? Maybe ask yourself, who do I want to be at work and at home and other situations I find myself in? What person do I want to show up as in those situations? And who do I want to be for those people in those situations? Maybe ask yourself, what are some values or some attributes of myself that I want to work on and improve in, like maybe patience or love or joy, whatever those things are. These kind of questions that help you to reflect can create some really meaningful situations on vacations and could potentially be the highlight of your vacation if done well. Because nothing feels more satisfying than getting aligned and in congruence with who we want to be. So I would definitely recommend that on your next vacation. Spend some time realigning by doing some journaling. Okay, so the next thing that I think creates a really great vacation and helps us to live more well-rounded life is relationship. So of course we spend time on vacation with those we love, and one of the most enjoyable parts of that is getting to know them better and getting to spend time with them. So setting time aside to create space for great conversations can be one of the best things you can do for your vacation. And that means just making sure there's margins in there. You don't have to schedule anything in there, but just make sure you're not filling up your day with activities so there's no room for some quality conversation. And another thing you could do as well is if you can, think about a few things you want to talk about with those people you're going on vacation with. You know, what's something you want to learn about them? What's a topic you'd like to brainstorm with them, or an idea you want to run by them? What's something you want to bring up? Because if you have those in mind, you know, just things you kind of want to talk about ahead of time, then when those opportunities do arise on vacation to bring the small talk a little bit deeper, you have things ready to go that you want to talk about, you want to discuss, you want to learn about them. And that can be a really, really cool thing. So relationship is a key thing. The last piece of a great vacation, number 4, is enthusiasm. Because I think that every vacation needs to have some fun things on it. And, you know, I call this my nerd time. So when I'm on vacation, I love to read and I love to do training videos and such in the realm of personal development. That's what I love to do. So whatever topic it is for you, make sure you're setting time aside to do some research, to learn, to engage in this hobby or passion, just because you love it, just because. You know, it doesn't have to make sense to other people. It doesn't have to be practical, whether it's Legos or it's fashion or nature, psychology, robotics, you know, whatever it is, just set some time aside to engage with that passion, to learn about it, to just make it a part of your vacation so you can have some real fun doing what you really, really like to do. Now, the other piece of enthusiasm is making sure there's things on the vacation you're looking forward to. So wherever you're going, research it and plan out 3 or 4 things you want to go see or you want to go do on your vacation. Things that you genuinely can get excited about so that you can have some fun seeing some new things, experiencing some new experiences, you know, trying some new weird wine that you found at a niche winery, or maybe it's going to a museum of a topic you're interested in, or taking a walk in a national park, or whatever it is. Make some experiences fresh and new and exciting. And pro tip, if you can actually plan something for the end of your vacation on the very last day, it actually helps you a lot, because then you have something to look forward to the entire time on your vacation, and you're not looking back in the middle of your vacation at the first day, which was the most exciting thing that you did. So we got recovery, realign, relationship, and enthusiasm, 4 pieces of a great vacation that I think will help to round ourselves out and help us to become a whole and healthy human being, to really optimize our vacations and get energized for taking on the world when we get back to work. So I hope this framework will help you in planning your next vacation, so you have the tools now to go and create a really meaningful, really rejuvenating experience. And of course, you know, we don't want to be living for our vacations. That's not something we want to do. We don't want to hate our life so much that we are looking forward to every moment away from it. But at the same time, we can't live a healthy life without good vacations. Studies show that people who are don't take vacations are less happy and are less excited about their goals. So it's that balance. It's that finding that optimal vacation that really helps us to become the best people that we can be year-round. That's the trick. So go out there and get that done. And until next time, get out there and create the impossible in your life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps spread the message. And hey, I know you're the type of person who has big dreams for your life. You've got goals and you want to create a better future for yourself and your family. As a personal development coach, it's my job to help you identify and take action on whatever your next step is. So please take action right now. Click the link in the video description and book yourself a free 30-minute clarity call with myself. We'll talk about you, your challenges, and what the exact next step is for you. I can't wait to see how I can help you create the impossible in your life. So if that would be of service to you, if that would help, click the link in the video description, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.